So we've been in the house about a year and a half, and the first thing we did was tackle the first floor. It really needed some love, and that included the kitchen. We love the kitchen. We obviously use it every day. So once the kitchen was done, we knew that we wanted to tackle the basement. The basement was a typical unfinished basement. There was a concrete floor, no ceiling, no walls, and years of junk. So it was really time to kind of clear it out, to donate things, give things away. And that is one of the best things about having your basement done, is that you could get rid of a whole bunch of things that you're hanging on to. One of the things that we did was we opened up the stairway into the basement. There was a wall right there, and we decided to knock it down and just keep half the wall to have the cabinetry run into it. We added a runner to the stairs. It's actually a DIY where you can take floor runners and sew them together to make a stair runner. And it's so practical. The jumping off point for the basement was the beautiful pink floral wallpaper. It's a pattern that's been around since the 1960s. The colors are pinks and browns and gray, and that kind of drove the color palette. So the area rug is brown with a hint of gray, the sectional is gray, and everything sort of coordinates with that. I have a teenage daughter who loves to entertain. She's very social. So I really wanted a sectional in the basement. I think it's so comfortable and relaxing and can fit way more people on it. I selected the largest size I could fit in the basement, and it just fits in perfectly. It's upholstered in a family-friendly, pet-friendly Krypton fabric, so if there's any spills, they are really easy to clean up. I knew I wanted to have a kitchenette somewhere in the basement, just a run of cabinetry with a fridge to store drinks and snacks for my daughter and her friends. I've always wanted black cabinetry, and I actually was going to do my kitchen that color, but I thought it's a little bit safer to do that in a basement on a small run of cabinetry. And I just think it looks fabulous with the brass handles. I also thought it was important to incorporate a table in the basement, a place for my daughter and her friends to have snacks or, maybe do homework. It's kind of wishful thinking. One of the most important things I wanted down here was a gym, a place where I could do some cardio and also do some yoga and meditate. I didn't want to put up a wall between the gym area and the living area because the basement is so small, but I knew I had to divide it somehow. So we put 3 of them together on a track and painted black. I can actually slide to the doors and watch Netflix or TV while I'm cycling. But I knew I wanted a bike, and this bike is a regular outdoor bike, but it's on a system which hooks up to software, so you can actually compete against people riding around the world. It's actually pretty cool. When choosing the flooring for the basement, I wanted something practical. It's a luxury vinyl product that mimics real wood. You'd be hard-pressed to tell that it isn't hardwood. The flooring is called warm ash, but I think it kind of mimics that sort of oiled French oak look that you're seeing a lot of these days with the wide planks. One of the priorities for the basement was storage. Especially as a decorator, we have so many things that we might take to photo shoots. There's an area which is behind closed doors right now, but you can't see it because I didn't know that you were going to be showing it. So it's a bit of a mess right now, but normally it looks tidy. I never was one to finish a basement. This is the first basement I've ever finished in any house I've lived in. But I think it's so worth the investment just to have that extra square footage where you could have a gym and have a place to entertain and watch TV and relax. And otherwise, it's just collecting things that you're never going to use.